There is a great devotee by name Shri Perumal Rasu from Krishnagiri. He used to come to Bhagawan in Sannadi Street house, and once on his way to Tirupati, he came to see Bhagawan, and Bhagawan put his hand into his long pocket and pulled out a coin and gave it to Shri Perumal Rasu and said, Perumal Rasu, when you go to Tirupati, will you do a favor to this beggar? Yes, Swamiji. Will you please ask Sri Venkatachalapati who this beggar in Tiruvannamalai is? When you drop the coin into the hundi there, please ask Sri Venkatachalapati who this beggar is. Will you? Yes, Swamiji. He left, and then when he went there, after having darshan of Sri Venkatachalapati, when he approached the hundi, he was about to put the coin there into that, and then he remembered what Bhagawan said, and immediately he made a very strong appeal to Sri Venkatachalapati and put this question, who is this beggar in Tiruvannamalai? As soon as he mentioned that, great vibration started. It was reverberating and reverberating all around and was gathering more and more strength, and it became loud and vibrant, and finally it arranged, the vibrations arranged themselves into a word, and the word was Nenuda, 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 Nenuda. It reverberated. It's a Telugu word, and Sri Perumal Rasu, being a Telugu man, he understood it meant myself. Immediately he came out, he wrote it down in a letter and posted it to Bhagawan. And soon after that, he rushed to Tiruvannamalai to have the darshan of Bhagawan. When Yogi Ramsuratkumar, Bhagawan asked him, Perumal Rasu, what is the meaning of the word Nenuda? He asked so innocently. Perumal Rasu said, myself, Swami. Perumal Rasu, could it be verily myself? And suddenly it struck Sri Perumal Rasu that Swami was right. Swami understood more his own native language. It meant verily myself. It came right from the mouth of Bhagavan that he, Sri Venkatachalapati, declared so vibrantly to Sri Perumal Rasu that Yogi Ramsuratkumar, the divine beggar of Tiruvannamalai, is none other than Balaji himself, Balaji of Tirupati, Sri Venkateshwara. Now, same Sri Perumal Rasu once again came to Bhagavan, and that time Bhagavan was nearing the temple, so he took the hand of Sri Perumal Rasu and was walking ahead. And suddenly a man appeared with a tumbler of milk, with a glass of milk. And there was such agitation, turbulence, an expression of worry on his face. And he, from a distance, he offered this milk to Bhagawan. And Bhagavan, with a stare and a very stern expression on his face, waved his hand from where he was, go away, go away. He said it harshly, and the man actually was more agitated now than before, and he started to walk away, not knowing what to do. And then Bhagavan again stopped him, wait, now you drink that milk yourself. Of course he obeyed, not understanding what was happening. And then he left the place. Shri Perumal Raju thought, what is this? He's a Mahatma, an embodiment of compassion. I have seen him blessing so many people in so many different situations. Why is he being so harsh to this man? The man is obviously suffering. And he obviously came to seek solace from Bhagawan. Bhagawan, of course, knew always. He picked up others' thoughts. He knew always what was on others' mind. He didn't say anything at that moment. After walking a little bit, he said, Perumal Raju is thinking that this beggar is being very harsh to that man. But Perumal Raju, do you know something? A doctor has to give the right medicine to a patient. He cannot give wrong medicine to him. Then Perumal Raju Ayya understood what Bhagawan meant. That Bhagawan, the treatment that Bhagawan gave to that man was the right one, and it could not be anything else. Anyway, the next time when he chose to come, it was very strange. This man was also coming behind. And this man came running to Shri Perumal Raju because he had seen him the other day with Bhagawan. He said, Ayya, and this time there was happiness on his face. He said, Ayya, I'm quite all right now. Then Shri Perumal Raju inquired what happened, what was it all about. And then this man said, I was doing some business, but I lost everything. I lost all my wealth. And I was deep in debt. And I had my wife is also elsewhere, my daughter is elsewhere, there's no family.